But it hasn't been very good. Today was different, and it all started with Nick Richards when he threw that ferocious dunk down to make it 4-2. From there, this place was alive.
The mic wasn't on.
It was fun. There was another sort of little change. This team has improved tons in the last 10 days. But you think Cal's happy? No, of course not.
Sasha almost passed out in the hallway at halftime when he came off the court. I didn't know who was behind me. I thought someone was going to get an ambulance.
Walking into halftime behind him, and I was breathing hard. And I guess I was like kind of breathing down his neck. And so he started saying, like, "Oh, he's dying. He's." Like, I feel like I'm in decent shape. I was tired. I was definitely tired the last couple minutes of the first half, but I was fine. I was about to pass out if that's what he said.
This team should be a great defensive team. This team should be a great rebounding team, and we're not right now. This team should be a team that can beat you different ways, scoring, shooting.
Kevin, I saw your dad, and he said, you did okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's hard to satisfy him.
It's obvious this team has come a long way. It's obvious they still have a long way to go. And it's also obvious this team could be really special. You weren't sure about that 2 weeks ago, were you? Alan Cutler, LEX18 Sports.
Well, now let's get to those highlights. There's Cal on the sideline. He wasn't very happy after the game. You just heard that. Hami in the lane, spin and miss. Nick Richards, he can't finish there. He will throw it down instead. That's always a higher percentage basket. John a little bit ends up getting teed up, but that would not affect his play. The hustle then finds Hami for the deuce off the glass as Hami hits the deck. The majority of UK's points in the first half came in transition. Hami to Kevin Knox, rhythm three. He led the Cats with 20 points and 7 boards. Then Hami is going to get a little bit out of control in transition, collects himself in the lane, flips it up and in. UK led 42-35 at the half, and a strange moment in the second half. The fire alarm goes off at Rupp. Don't you know you're supposed to evacuate the building? True Blue fans not going anywhere, and they get back into it. Knox with the floater. Then the great movement, P.J. Washington to Sasha Kalea-Jones. And then Nick Richards is going to finish with the vicious dunk as Kentucky holds off Harvard 79-70. Madison Southern, what a job by John Clark. Complete turnaround since taking over prior to the 2012 season. He has the Eagles playing for their first state championship in program history. They were taking on Covington Catholic in the 5A final tonight. A.J. Mayer says, I'll take this one, and he does. Completes the pass. That's going to put CovCath up 13. Madison Southern finally starting to move the ball. The Eagles are going to march 80 yards downfield. They would cap off the drive with a Trey Livingood touchdown. That cuts the deficit to 13-7, and it worked so well the first time. Why not do it again? Livingood walks it in. It's 20-13, but Madison Southern falls in the end, 49-13. Well, Friday, Boyle County did their part, bringing back a championship to Titletown, and Saturday, it was Danville's turn as the Admirals went for their 11th title in a 2A final against Mayfield. Now the Ads would score first. Demario Van Cleve takes the ball, punches it in the end zone. Van Cleve in the second quarter, getting the handoff again. This time, he's going to break it off for a 67-yard run down the sideline. That makes the score 14-8 Danville. Seconds before the half, Thornton to Jaleel Warren. Controversial touchdown there. They give it to the Admirals. That makes it 21-8. And in the third quarter, who else are you going to go to? But you know you don't punt the ball to Demario Van Cleve. That kid can't be caught. He is off and running. He's got blockers, and he is going to take it to the house 60 yards through traffic. 28-8 Danville, and the Admirals will cop it off. Who else? Van Cleve into the end zone. He's your MVP as Danville wins 35-21.
It means a lot. It really does. I mean, obviously taking over for Coach Harp, who I played for and got the utmost respect for, and being able to continue that legacy that he set, that Coach Duffy set, Coach Callahan set in 1962, it means a lot.
I mean, it just means everything to me. We work as a team, but individually I put in time by myself, and just coming out here and being rewarded my last year, it just means everything to me.
Well, as we mentioned, Boyle County winning their 8th state title, 40-21 over Corbin. Chuck Smith, he's been there before. He had won 5 in a row at one point, but this one just a bit sweeter.
This is my favorite right now because it's the last one, and we hadn't done it for so I haven't done it in a long time. So and these kids have never won one, and I just wanted so bad for them to win a state championship. because they work so hard for it. They work so hard.
Now, Kentucky volleyball playing for their first trip to regional since 2012, taking on WKU. These two played an exhibition match back in August, but an NCAA tournament, a much different situation, and this one turned into an all-time classic. In the third set, Western was just 8 points away from the upset, but Kentucky would come back to take the set. The Wildcats ended up forcing a winner-take-all fifth set. This is going to hit the pin. Game, set, match. Wildcats as Kentucky survives, and now they are advancing. We'll have more LEX18 news after this.